good? PCB back again. Shout out to the sponsors, Waybait Studios. Shout out to Bushka for having us again. Carly.
Yeah.
She's going to introduce the battlers.
Alright, so the battler to my left and the battler to my right.
What's good? Ethan Wren. We meant well. West Coast Party Crew. Let's do it.
Battler left, Sammy C. Number short and the last little fine. Shout out to everybody who rocked up today. Small crowd, bless some VIP chicks. Dash yourself with me, let's kill shit.
So who's starting?
Battler to the left, about to start us off.
Very much.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, Ethan. Yeah. So that Bratchet bar against Benin's. Genius, mate. So I'm back on the card at PCB. Well, that's his mistake. It's more like, what the fuck do you eat these days? A piece of cake? Do you bench 100? No? Nah, I bet 100 that's easy waste. But do I need to say that Ethan may be the only guy who can do American rhymes better than Creepy J? Alright, yo. So fuck it, I'm declining the dub. I've decided to jump. Wordsmith designed by a glitch. I ain't programmed. Sam's lit with lines and rounds that fly off the grid. See, I'm lighting him up like Midas to touch. Every hit like I got iron for fist. On the skull I land. With my handprint down on the side of a cliff. I'm the king. So I hope you at home. Well, hope you at home. I'll be winding the clip. What we do is rare, but I draw this plan. So let me stop, rearrange, and show you how the cogs work, bitch. Was it Iron Fist or was it Lumiere? Either way, watch their hands or get clocked in the face on some Cogsworth shit. See, my penmanship progressing daily. Lumiere. Wait, that bar was fire off the top. No, I rhyme effortless, so fuck you pay me. Lumiere, raise the arms and light up the block. But if I got head from your effing lady, her neckline to the side, found on the spot. That's head 7, like Kevin Spacey. No, next time think outside of the box. Alright, sorry, done.
I say, yo. I said, let's start it up. Let's pick it up where we left off. From We Meant Well to Zero Division, your shit. Now let's start it off where we left off. No, I'm not gonna go there. I apologize for what I said about your family in the last class. I'm sure you're an actually great dad, but you need to face facts. Your daughters get woken up every night by you screaming because your nightmares of boom reaching for that name tag. Because me and Swoss chalked you out. And best believe I've got the measurements still. Plus I write my rhymes in rice and Wren's got a venomous quill. Every round that I write, it's got that effortless feel. But how you got kicked out your last crew. Which pack you running with now? I want to use your dog's skin as a coat like Cruella de Vil. But a lot's changed since our last clash. But only one of us been making moves. You stayed stagnant in Perth, Adelaide and Melbourne, some places that I've stayed in, dude, and you can stay here and claim how my style, how it came from you. But the ironic thing is that 2v2 with you giving me a shot at being relevant. And now I'm doing the same for you, because you've been body bagged in more matches than I've done. And now this cat is on his last life. The crowd have been waiting for a decent Sammy C performance longer than I've been waiting for the 3rd installment of Half-Life. And I'm about to do you dirtier. Then Ben Cousins' crack pipe, I tell you what's not dope, Sammy. Bragging about how you're smoking dope, Sammy. Yeah, he's that guy. And how do I know that Sammy C loves a spliff? You can't keep it quiet. I finally twigged the other day how I could get him out of the league. If PCB implemented a drug testing policy, then he'd retire. And he's always talking about smoking weed. Like we should be inspired. But for Sammy C, it's joint after joint just to keep him wide. But fuck that. I'll run up on him, stealing his mate's lighter, punch him in his glassy eyes, make his face wider, then it's a rope around his neck, make a noose, then it's made tighter. While I'm saying he can't escape, I'll hang him high like Pale Rider, because you're a washed up veteran who can't make it past the post with a 1-to-1 ratio between bars and jokes. And I tell you what's a laugh about you smoking marijuana, bro? All that graft you token, you're so far from dope.
That boom shit was true. It was a joke. That's real. Well, you know, shout out to that one. I'll leave your throat slit, tongue all exposed like a Rolling Stones pig. Yeah? Alright, so this guy will jack everybody he casts. But the truth is, I don't really want to hear the host spit. I'm like Mary Celeste, I got left in the dark. As that boat slowly approached mist with one line, I'll cut everybody in half. Like a comedy to ghost shit. See this tragedy? My strategy is gradually possess every opponent that's offered. You wanna battle me? Little old Sammy C? Motherfucker, I'm a beast once conjured. Are you actually contacting me? Nah, that's seances for one's conscious. Is that battle leagues or is that belief? I'm unconscious when I'm conjures. Alright, so you know, the whole 2-on-2 thing was kind of true. And yeah, I do get nightmares when I think of Boom. But the joke's on you. And I could properly slaughter that. Facts, bro. I got my 2 sons live with me. I didn't even know my daughter.
So, it's the pretty boy at the Perth scene up against the one the ladies call Hey You There Behind the Bushes. Honestly, man, it would be a borderline miracle if you could ever find a woman. You were the size and shape of one of Santa's elves. No girl would ever want it with this dirty old mister, and if you actually did box, the only person in your weight class would be my 13-year-old sister. But I apologise to the Perth crowd. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been interstate severing heads when I've been attending events. These days are all around Australia. I've become known for my decorative sense because lately my mantelpiece goes Jack's ashes, soap's ashes, and next is your head. You call yourself the first and the last? So killing you is an extinction level event. I'm not saying to show disrespect to the vets or telling them to ignore the past. I'm telling you to know when you're getting over the hill because things are getting awkward fast. Your once precision punches, now about as accurate as a Blake Bortles pass. And your style's so dead in the water it needs a post-mortem before you start talking bars. Is this the same Sammy C I used to look up to? Mister, I won one battle in 1 year and a half. I remember a time when people used to live in fear of your bars, and now you're walking past those same people and you're hearing them laugh because you're a washed up has-been who never was. You can't acknowledge that his time clearly is past. Yeah. So you could have been the forefather of the Perth scene. Paved the road for those to come. But instead of being part of that WA's golden age, all you've done is grown to bust that role you should have played. Creepy core and as they filled it, yeah. Your career was meant to be the steepest slope, but all you've seen is straight lines like Silverchair. They see those names on the card and they freak out. They see yours and they didn't care. And 2 white nerdy rappers called We Meant Weather took your spot. God isn't fair. Sorry.
Like the whole part where you mentioned my daughter, that fucked up my rhyming, dude. Honestly. But can you actually take on a battle by yourself? No? No. Well, I figured I might try it too. Get him, dude. Come on.
What I come free a bit. You called yourself the pretty boy of the battle scene. You fucking wish. Every time you rap, it sounds like you're sucking dicks, and you never pull as much as this. Fucking whether it's Sam or me, this man's losing, you'll get what for? Is this blood in and blood out like a transfusion on the op floor? Plus that soft jaw looks like it's copped more cocks than I've ever seen on a porn channel. Plus I'm pure mammal, you're nothing but bitch, mate. Caught up in a weird sitch, mate. Fucking, sorry, my brain's scattered. I've got weird brain patterns. Nothing you will ever do or say matters. Fucking, take that.
Time, Jake.
Time.
So I would die for the scene. I'm a martyr hopeful. You were doing really well until he started choking. But you think 3 flat rounds are gonna have me spun out? I ain't a fidget spinner. This is succession plan. This is king and killer. You think this camera film is gonna tell your redemption story? Then it needs a villain, and this crowd is more than ready to eat the fillet. But after this, if you think that he